company's motto is "Aapki jeet, hamari jeet." In the success of our customers lies our success. There are 4 promises that we work very hard on and we try to deliver to our customers. If I have to take you through these 4 promises, our vehicles need to be designed on the foundation of big on comfort. So we have the most spacious cabins in the industry where a customer can travel with very less fatigue. Also what we have is big on performance. Now that comes from power and torque that we provide with our vehicles along with bigger tires so that a customer is able to move fast from one place to another. The third promise is big on savings, or as we like to call it, big on earnings. This comes from the fact that we have the vehicles, all of them are class leading in mileage. Let me give you an example. If your mileage is 2 kmpl more, and that is what we claim on our vehicles when compared to competition, over a 5-year period, the earning translates to 1.7 lakh rupees at the current diesel prices, which is very significant earning that the customer can get. The other thing that we have done, we have a cab over engine design. All traditional vehicles you will see engine are in the front. So we see a bonnet. These are all outdated designs. We have gone for cab over engine, front flat design so that we save a lot of space while turning, and this space we provide in our loading areas. So we have class leading loading areas, class leading payload and class leading mileage. And the last but the most important promise is on experience. And we believe that's a big differentiator. Our vehicles come with a 3-year, 1 lakh kilometer warranty. There are about 600 touch points where we give sales and service experience to our customers. We also have a concept of service at site. Yes, this is also an industry first. We go to the customer's doorstep and do the repairs of his vehicles there. So a large part of the routine repairs are done at customer doorstep. They don't come to our workshops, a key differentiator that we've brought to this industry. So, let me announce the price. We have an introductory price which is very aggressive. The Bada Dost i1 with the power steering version as standard, it will come at 7.9 lakhs and the AC will be 25,000 more, coming at 8 lakh 15,000. The Bada Dost i2 with the power steering model will come at 8 lakh 63,000, and the anniversary edition that you saw will come at about 9 lakh 43,000 with all the features that you just saw in the video.
Well, like I said, I mean, this is based on data that we get from many different agencies. And we are expecting a good agricultural harvest. We are seeing increased movement in e-commerce. I think the whole e-commerce movement post-COVID, as I mentioned, has increased substantially. And so for this, the movement is very much desired by these smaller vehicles within the cities. And sorry, what was your other question? You said the...
Ashok Leyland's LCV performance.
Well, the market growth is 8 to 10%. Our endeavor definitely is to increase our market share, so we will be growing faster than that. Well, you know, the commodity prices have softened, and we saw this softening as a result of the government-imposed 15% export tax that came in. I would not like to, let's say, second guess in terms of what we would be doing. But depending on how the market goes, of course, we will do any corrections that are necessary. But I think it's still a little too early to take a call on this. Raja, would you like to add anything?
In fact, we've not been passing the material increase to the market. It's a very sensitive market, price-sensitive market. Hence, it is very difficult to comment exactly what will be our strategy. And second thing is this price easing, though material price has eased out, but actually, you know, there is an inventory which we have to consume. So, you will see the actual impact in Q4. Yeah, so if you see, we had Dost platform, which is a little bit in lower range of pricing, but Bada Dost being a customer-centric product, we have given unique propositions to customer, and the positioning of this will be entire 2 to 3.5 ton segment. So I1 will be placed some in the segment of 2.4, 2.5 ton. I2 will be in 2.8, 2.9 ton, and 3 ton and above we have I3 and I4. So this is based on the customer needs. especially the e-commerce sector and some of the market load applications where customer travel about 200 kilometers a day. So that's where we will position.
So it completes the entire gap you had in the medium or slightly in the higher segment, right?
Yes, 2 to 3.5 now we have covered everything.
What is the mileage promise in this new variant?
So in this new variant, it as of now it gives about 16 to 17 kilometers a liter.
Is there a sales target? What is the incremental volumes you're looking at with the new launches?
You're making it difficult for me.
So you seem to be.
Yeah, so of course, see, segment is growing. I mean, this year we've seen a phenomenal growth in the segment, which is growing at about 16%. So our share is growing. As I said, we are at 20.3% as of now. With these new launches, certainly it is going to go up.
Okay. But are the issues related to chips and semiconductors are behind now? How it is, or is it easing now? What is the situation? Because LCD was also one of the segments affected by the chip shortages.
Actually, the word you use, easing, is the right one, because I don't think we've seen the end of it yet. And if I look at the first 4 months of this year, our LCD sales would have been much higher if it had not been for the chip shortages. So yes, the indications that we get from our vendors is that the situation is improving, but we still need to come to the point where we can safely say that this is behind us.
Just one question. You said CNG is hitting the market soon and you're preparing to launch. But are you coming at a time CNG prices have gone up? Suddenly, even the manufacturer also made a request for some help because CNG prices have shot up in recent weeks. What do you have to say about this? I mean, is the timing is right, you think?
Yeah, see, CNG prices has been fluctuating. Of late, it has gone quite high, but I feel that because of the government policies and regulatory regulations, it will be, mandatory. Like in Delhi, NCR, Ahmedabad, Pune, certain area, it has become mandatory and infrastructural growth. A lot of private player has come in CNG. So our calculation is that if the price difference is about 20 rupees and above between diesel and CNG, this segment is going to pick up again.